Hi, how are you? Okay, today there's somebody you're connected into who tried to ruin your happiness. I'm just hearing the moment that you were happy, okay, they would either play up or try and ruin it for you. Say you were with family, just an example, they'd wreck it. I'm just hearing they always wanted to wreck your happiness, but you were expected to be happy for them. Okay, so I'm getting a toxic energy today. I'm getting someone who was manipulative. All right, so I'm going to see what's going on there. I'm just hearing the words, almost be ready for this. Be ready for it, because they tried to break you, but you flipped it. You kind of turned the tables on them. They thought they would break you. I feel that they did a little bit, in all honesty, whilst you were with them. But in the end, you rose, all right? But they were never happy if you were happy. And I feel that you really did walk on eggshells with this person, okay? But I'm hearing that you need to be prepared, because they're going to make some form of contact. I'm not saying reconciliation, but there is going to be some kickback from them, okay? So I'm going to go into that today for you. Like I said, I hope you're well. Nice to see you again. Thank you so much for watching and your comments. It's really kind of you to leave the comments. I do read them, and all the likes and all the support. It's lovely. Thank you. If you'd like a reading, just click on the title of this video, okay? The links are in the description box. Everything's on the website, so go check it out, and also check out the free relationship report as well if you want to. Okay then, eggshells. That energy when you come back from a night out, it's just an example, but it's easier for me to use that to try and get over what I'm hearing. And you know, either you were out and they'd be constantly messaging you, or they'd just ruin it. Okay, but there's something about being ready. I'm going to have a look at that. What are they going to do next? That's what I'm really interested in today. What are they going to do next? But let's just have a little look at what else comes out generally about this person. Okay, yeah, you, on the other hand, in amongst all of this toxicity that you went through, you've been rebuilding your life, okay? You're focused on making money, you're focused on building your own safe space, you know, where you just put that key in the door and you haven't got that constant anxiety, okay? Because this person caused you a lot of anxiety. I'm hearing those words, intermittent reinforcement, nice 1 minute, and then absolutely horrible. You never knew where you were, you couldn't relax. Okay, they caused you a lot of stress, you know, a lot of health. You could have ended up with some form of health issues because of this person, but you are rising. That's what I said right at the beginning. I feel that you flipped it. You've turned the tables on them, okay? What else between you two? Yeah, this person that you were with is very fake. Energy of somebody who goes out. And I feel there were people connected into your environment that when you told them about what had really been going on, they possibly didn't quite get it, okay? Because your ex is very good at faking it. You know, they will help other people. I'm hearing they will help other people. They will do things for other people. Butter wouldn't melt in their mouth energy, but when it came to behind closed doors, they had a whole different agenda, okay? They have, your ex, within them a lot of unprocessed pain and trauma from something that happened in their life, and their self-esteem is zero, okay? Not that this is your problem, okay? It's not. But they would kick back at you, okay? Because people are naturally drawn to you, okay? This is what I'm hearing to tell you, even if you're not smiling. How can I put that into words? Come on, Keeley. Even if you are just being you, people love you, all right? And do you know why? Because your energy is genuine. Now, your ex had to fake that energy, okay? Everything was fake. And that is one of the reasons that they hated your happiness. They hated your energy. Your light irritated them. Okay, your light, but anybody's light would irritate them. So yeah, very fake, very fake. Money, did you give them money? This came out a couple of days ago, this exact card. There's a theme here, okay? Did you give them money? Did you keep them? Were you the one that was generous? Did they never buy you any gifts or presents in return? And if you did ask, you were made to feel stupid. I just heard that. You were made to feel stupid. One more, please, in this energy of this person. Oh, goodness gracious me. Wolf in sheep's clothing. Yeah. They came across as so nice. It's the energy of somebody, and it is just an example, who will go and help out at a community fundraiser, for example. Okay? So they're there and they're possibly even giving to other people. Okay, with this giving money card, but to give to you, no. There was a real, as we say in the UK, a song and dance about it. So they would make an absolute meal out of nothing. You know, why are you asking for this? And the thing is, you're rising now. You are rising. You've had to claw your way back out of this. I can't really say that on here, but I don't know if you can see that card. Maybe if you zoom it up, you can see it. It basically means they thought they were the boss daddy, that they had big something energy. You know what that means. I won't say on YouTube. And they wanted they came across to everybody else as stable, hardworking, got their whole, you know, got their shit together kind of stuff. Whereas, no. I just feel that with you, money became an issue. Maybe not a lack of money, but who was spending what and how you had to justify what you were doing. And they always played your achievements down. They thought they were the boss, okay? They thought they were the boss. What's going on in their environment now? Let's just have a little look at their environment. Because I just feel that you need to get ready, be prepared. They're going to come back in at some point. They want something. What's in their environment? Yeah, okay, Knight of Wands, they're coming back round. So within their environment, they're moving. They're moving out of wherever they are now. If you are at a distance from them, you will see this person again, or you will hear from this person again, okay? They're bored, they're restless. I feel they've got a very shallow energy. They're all fake. All fake. Everything is just, you know, there's no substance underneath. It's all, look at me, I've got this and I've done this. But the moment there's a problem, it's everybody else's fault, especially yours. The moment you wanted something, no, okay? So within their environment, they're moving on. And deep down, I feel this person is just very arrogant. I think they're reckless, okay? They've got that big something energy. You know what that word is. They promise a lot, but they don't deliver. Okay, fake. But with other people, they will help other people. And it was very difficult for you. I think people have realised or started to realise what went down here with you, especially. But sometimes I'll just throw this in, unless people have been in a situation like this, people will actually honestly only meet you to where they can. So people who haven't been through this behind closed doors and all they see is the fakeness, their brain can't reconcile it unless they've experienced it themselves, okay? Unless they've experienced it themselves. So yeah, they're on the move. What else is going on, please, in their environment? Yeah, Ten of Cups in reverse. So they're leaving wherever they're leaving. They're not happy. It's just not working out for them if they've gone into a third-party relationship, if they're living with someone, whatever they're doing, it's just not working out. You know, it's just dysfunctional. Okay, it's just totally and utterly dysfunctional. And the moment it gets difficult or the going gets hard, this person you were connected into is looking for the next dopamine hit, I'm hearing, okay? The next dopamine hit. So that's what's going on with them. So even if you're seeing that everything's working out, it's not, all right? Now, what are they going to do? What do they want? Because I do feel that they're going to want something, or they're going to not agree with something that you want. They're jealous. They're jealous of you, okay? Yeah, Two of Cups. They're going to come back in, okay? That card came out sideways. So for me, regardless of the card, the energy I've got today with that boss energy and fake energy and all of that is they are going to come in and tell you that you're the only person that gets them, you're the only one that understands them, that, you know, you're the love of their life and your soulmates, etc., etc. But I feel what they're really bringing in is disharmony, okay? But I do feel that when you knock this person back, because I feel you will do, I do feel you will do, okay? I can't say that I don't, because I do feel you'll knock them back, that you've realised now what happened, okay? It's been a long road for you, but you've realised that, you know, this wasn't about you, and they're doing it again, you know, they're doing it again. I still feel that they will keep going. Yeah, I feel even if you knock them back, you are going to get messages. The Page of Wands has come in. They're going to go back to probably the person you fell in love with, you know. They're going to play the friend card. You probably were good friends to start with. People can keep an act up for a while, you know. You probably were good friends. They're going to play the friend card. Look at our friendship, look how much we came through, what we did, how we've, you know, us against, I'm hearing us against the world, that's what they're going to say. So be ready for it, because the Page of Wands is a message card, okay? Now, within an energy, Knight of Wands, Page of Wands, for me the Knight of Wands is somebody who will come back in very impulsively, but doesn't always stay. Okay, but with these other cards, I feel they have an ulterior motive. Just a classic energy, really, of hoovering. I think what is really going on, bottom of the deck, the unknown, is the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. So within their own life, mental state, financial state, they've got a lack of balance and disorganisation. And I feel that they're hoping that you will help fix it all, and that you will be there for them like you were before, because when you met this person you really thought with the Two of Cups that you'd met the one, you know, everything. But I feel they were mirroring you. I feel they were mirroring your likes, your dislikes, and they were a real good person to talk to. I'm hearing that they could understand all your trauma, all things that happened in your life. You felt you could really open up with this person, but unfortunately I feel they threw that back in your face, okay? They're shallow. They're just shallow, you know, unless they take accountability and, you know, have some form of therapy themselves about why they're doing this. They will just keep repeating this behavioural pattern, okay? And it doesn't matter who they go to or where they go, exactly. This pattern will follow them, and the common denominator will always be them. So be prepared. You know, there is something coming in, some message. Yeah, they see that you are in a better place now. Your energies come out as the Empress, so you could be feeling quite comfortable, things are working out, you found somewhere new to live, but you're really back in your energy. Now, Empress, it doesn't matter whether male, female, however you identify, it's the energy, okay? And they're jealous, okay? They're arrogant, reckless, impulsive, fake and jealous. So, bit blunt, sorry, but that's what's come out today. So I'll leave that with you. Remember who you are. Keep in your Empress energy. Just sit back and watch the whole thing play out. And just say to yourself, I am the love of my life. I respect and honour my boundaries, okay? Just keep repeating that. Just believe in yourself and just remember who you are, okay? You're amazing. And it was your light and your happiness and your generosity towards other people that is natural. They hated that because they have to fake everything, all right? I love you very much. Put yourself first, always. I'll speak to you soon. Bye.